Ladies and gentlemen, the American German Bulldog Nation, welcome to our podcast again. You know why we didn't do it last week? Because we weren't in the mood to do it. How's that for freedom? Well, actually, I wasn't in the mood to do it. All right, we're going to talk about some topics. I don't know how many we're going to cover. We're going to do it a little different, though. We're going to talk about some general topics and make it a little lighter, a little funner. I don't think funner is a word.
Funner should be a word because the world is heavy right now.
Make it more fun.
We need more funner.
All right, and my opening topic is this. Because I'm starting to see the advertisements for it. Netflix is putting it out there. Prime's putting it out there. Why in the hell do people like scary movies? Because of this. Why does anyone want to scare themselves? That is foreign to me. So, son, you like scary movies.
Love them.
Why?
My gosh, I can go on all day about
Well,
scary
why?
movies. I love them. Now, if we want to get deep, are you ready for like some deep talk? Because
Talk as deep as you want.
So when you watch a scary movie, it stimulates your sympathetic nervous system. That's your like vagus nerve. That's your fight or flight instinct. Now, it's kind of like a muscle. You need to work it a little bit. So when you watch a scary movie, it's no different than working out. You work out, you don't want to do it at first. You do it, you feel good. Scary movie, you're scared of the dark, you watch one, you're a little bit less scared of the dark because your parasympathetic nervous system will kick up and you're training that. Now, watching a scary movie could be like running a mile. It gets your heart rate going, you sweat a little bit.
Are you kidding me? This is scientific?
Swear, it's scientific.
I believe you, Mr. Yoga and massage therapist.
It helps with
dude.
that, and it helps you get out of your body and mind a little bit. They're kind of fun in a way. Have you seen the opening scene of Scream, the 1990?
I'm sure I did because I did see Scream. By the way, I want to stress this to you.
It's a good movie.
I like Hitchcockian type of movies where there's suspense.
Yeah.
I don't like the blood, guts, and gore.
I agree. There's like the Terrifier.
And then I really don't like Satan movies.
You would like Psycho then, because it's like more psychological than slasher. It says slasher, but it's...
No, Psycho movies scare the living hell out of me.
I know.
I got to ask you this, Sabrina. What's your weigh in on scary movies? You're a woman. Let's get the woman's opinion.
Hills Have Eyes. I can go on all day. The Ring, The Grudge, Hills Have Eyes.
Do you like scary movies?
Wrong Turn.
They terrify me. I don't want this stuff.
Have you ever seen one?
There you go. I
I
don't want
do
to.
agree with the parasympathetic and sympathetic.
Have you ever
nervous
seen
systems.
one?
I learned about that.
Have you ever seen one?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I can't turn them off when I start watching.
What did you see?
I don't know.
I've seen all the majors.
sound
The
like
Exorcist scared the shit out of me.
She sounds like one of those kids who said he kissed a girl, but he didn't. What scary movie did she see?
She says she doesn't watch them.
I don't.
She said she saw one.
I don't remember.
All right, there was a big stink this week about Tylenol, whether you should take Tylenol if you're pregnant or not. And a tweet came out that showed that Tylenol even said you shouldn't take it. But apparently, there's TikTokers, Parker, that are going bonkers taking TikTok. You know how they swallow Tide Pods?
Oh, shit.
Now they're like guzzling Tylenol as a protest to what Trump said.
I mean, your stomach lining is not going to thank you. That's crazy. I thought that could kill you, though.
I could kill you.
Like, I'm pretty sure a few people, like, done it.
Did you hear what Eli Manning kind of took Jackson Dart
Oh, my God. I was sitting on the toilet furious.
under his pant on a little bit?
Yeah.
And Jackson Dart called Eli Manning to get him
What
a
do you
reservation.
think about that, honestly?
To get him a reservation
I wanna know what
at
you
a
think
restaurant.
about that. Yeah.
And Eli Manning said, no, you've got to earn the right to do that yourself.
We
I'm not
watched-
your reservation boy.
What do you think about that?
I think it's funny that Jackson Dart asked him.
I think it's funny, and I think we watched Eli Manning's career in New York, and it was one of those, he was in purgatory for the first little bit. And then, I mean, he's one of those guys who put up with the Shador Sanders kind of like energy. Like, people didn't like him, didn't want him to do good.
He won 2 Super Bowls, the same as his brother.
He kept it quiet.
He beat the Patriots twice.
He was never he was just so
I like Eli Manning.
about his business. Yeah. So
But what do you think about if Jackson?
It's a funny story, and I don't think it's like the end of the world.
I think it's it. Now,
I think it's in the world. Me too. Jackson Dart's fucked.
the Cincinnati Business Courier, I read just to stay in what corporate Cincinnati's doing, and it's so stupid. And they had this little cutesy thing that they did.
Yeah.
And what the cutesy thing was to these people, they asked them, what would be your code word at a speakeasy? A speakeasy being an illegal place where people go to drink. What would be your code word? And their code words were the most
I'm confused.
nerdiest things. It's a code word, like you knock on the door. We're not going to let you in. It's a password. We're not going to let you in unless you know the password. So some of these passwords were so pathetic.
Ugh.
What
like
would
a
your
bar?
password, Sabrina, be if you needed a password to get into a place? What would your password be?
Angel dust.
Angel dust. That's very good.
That's a good one.
My new, because it's current, because I've been watching Vikings and I'm into the Viking stuff now, would be Ragnar, who is the Viking king
That'd
is
be a
in
good
Vikings.
party.
So
party I'd wanna
my
go to.
code word would be Ragnar.
Mine would be DTF. Are you DTF?
What's that mean?
Down to have fun.
Huh. Well, all of those were better than these nerdy ones that these people had. All right, now, Erica Kirk famously, allegedly, forgave the killer of her husband on national television. And this kind of sparks a debate out there about hate, love, and forgiveness and all that stuff. I believe in love and forgiveness under the right circumstances. But I also, and I'm being serious here, I get hate. I think hate can be really good.
I know, me too. Kevin Durant said hate fuels him. And I mean, he's,
right.
Look at his game. And hate
fuels me against my enemies.
I've read David Goggins' books, and he talks about hate being a cookie jar, where if you need motivation, you grab a cookie out of the cookie jar, which is something that just fires you up, and that gets you motivated.
So Goggins supports that there's a place for hate.
Have you seen his interviews?
I've watched a few of his reels.
He middle finger to the camera.
He's
all day
a bad dude, man. Meaning a positive bad dude.
Love him.
He's a good guy. All right, what else do we have here? Daniel Fozio apparently knocked over a 7-year-old at football practice.
He said his name is funny. Italian.
7-year-old. What coach knocks over a 7-year-old as part of his discipline and anger?
A what?
That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, here's another funny thing that happened this week. The guy named Ryan Ruti, or Rody, whatever his name is, that got found guilty of assassinating President Trump. After he was found guilty, he took a pencil and was trying to poke himself, and they stopped him. He never drew blood. How does somebody try to stab? How big of a wuss do you have to be to not be able to kill yourself with a pencil?
That's like trying to stab yourself with a remote controller or something.
He tried to stab himself with a pencil.
Yeah, that's funny.
He didn't even draw blood.
He probably hasn't been touched much, like punched or anything. Pencil stabbing was the worst he's going to get.
Did you guys hear about, on this Kirk thing too, that apparently the day before, do you believe in witches? Since you like horror movies, you believe in witches and
I
curses?
like witches, but at the end of the day, I don't believe in that shit. But I like it.
Apparently some witches cursed Charlie Kirk.
Oh.
And his wife gathered her prayer group together to pray for him the day before he was assassinated.
Man, that'd be a good movie, like The Craft.
The witches actually cursed him.
That's fucked up. Basketball Wives versus
That's
the witches.
scary stuff.
Damn.
See, I don't really believe in witches, but I don't think I'd want some witches cursing me.
The only witches I believe are the witches that helped out in the Haiti Revolution, the French Revolution.
Charlie Sheen got interviewed on Gutfeld, and you know what he said?
What?
He would like to take Jimmy Kimmel's place. Would that not be a hoot? Would you not tune in? I would tune in to Charlie Sheen interviewing people.
Oh my God, every day.
Tell me that wouldn't be epic.
Charlie Sheen's my favorite person.
Somebody ought to get Charlie Sheen. Tell me that wouldn't be hysterical. Charlie Sheen
and
interviewing people.
Who would his first guest be? Who would be the best one to get?
His best guest.
I would agree though. I'd much rather hear Charlie Sheen.
It ought to be his dad or his brother or both.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
But he's also buddies with Sean. This is wild. Did you know? I watched the Charlie Sheen documentary. Did you watch it? He grew up with Sean Penn.
They were wild.
And a couple other famous people. It's kind of wild and crazy.
It is.
I mean, what?
I want to see Charlie Sheen box Jake Paul. I think wild thing to have a chance.
No, he
Charlie
wouldn't.
Sheen would have a chance.
Charlie Sheen wouldn't have
He'd have
no
a fighting
chance at all.
He would clip him. He's clipped. He clipped him.
You're the big baseball fan. What do you think of the Reds? Do you think the Reds are going to make it or not? I say the Reds do the Reds thing and choke.
The Reds are, it's so hard to tell, right?
You don't have to say the F word talking about the Reds.
Sorry. I mean, they need the Mets to lose. The Arizona Diamondbacks are on their butt. They got to win tonight.
The Mets play the Marlins, which isn't a pushover.
Marlins are good.
And they play them at Marlins.
Yeah, they're good there because the Mets.
But we got to play the Brewers at Milwaukee. I'm hoping Milwaukee is like trying to set up their pitching rotation.
They don't have to. The Milwaukee Brewers have such good depth, they can sit out their best players. But the Marlins, my theory on the Mets might losing because they go out the night. The Miami has known
That's a great observation. The Met players will party in Miami.
Yeah.
The Reds ain't going anywhere in Milwaukee.
No. They're playing
Great
hard.
analysis.
They're playing hard over there. But when you go to Miami, it's a different beast. Nobody's in the game either. The stadium's beautiful. Derek Jeter or Aaron.
Right.
I don't know. A-Rod. Somebody bought a nice stadium for them.
Jake Browning sucked last week. Joe Burrow is out.
His wife ruined that for him.
Do you think the Bengals, and I'm supporting this, the Bengals need to go get
anyone?
Russell Wilson,
Jameis Winston,
Derek Cousins,
Jackson Dart,
Jameson. They got to go. They need to go get an NFL experienced quarterback or put a fork in this season.
They need to go get Tom Brady or it's over.
Tom Brady. Now, wouldn't that be wild if Tom Brady came out for the Bengals?
He knows the Raiders.
He gets to throw to Jamar Chase, T. Higgins.
He would do so good.
Man,
you could do a shotgun where he's like extra far away.
Why is Joe Burrow so freaking brittle?
I know why.
All right, why?
Because if I was a black athlete, I would hate seeing this guy's face everywhere like he's a fashion Nova icon. He's a dorky white guy in my eyes if I'm an athlete and competitive player. You're trying to do the little things that hurt him no matter what. I like these players like Josh Allen. They don't put a bullseye on their chest. Burrow puts a bullseye on his chest by all the fucking...
Good point.
Whatever.
Good point. Dallas Cowboys play the Green Bay Packers Sunday night, son. Micah Parsons. How many sacks will Micah Parsons, even though we both supported the trade?
He gets a pressure. People act excited.
How many sacks will he get on Dak?
He gets a pressure, and they act excited.
How about Green Bay supposed to be all-world? Didn't they lose to the Browns?
They lost to the Browns when they were up by 10 in the fourth.
I mean, my God.
Come on,
But
Browns.
if CeeDee Lamb isn't playing, our Cowboys
CeeDee Lamb's not playing.
Put a fork in us.
Worst defense in the league. I might not watch that game because how bad the defense is. DeRon Bland gets a new contract. He gets hurt immediately. What the flip?
Diggs is toast.
Cut them all.
Ever
Diggs
since his
is
rookie
done.
year.
Sorry, Diggs.
Toast.
You were a flash in the pan.
Toast.
Not a big deal. It's great. I mean, so is Elliott, but
toast is toast.
We got to write all these players off. And Dallas, he have all this money, and this is the thing they can offer people. How do you not find the best players in the world?
Right. Why wouldn't you just find the best players?
They'd be drafting TCU players like.
All right. That's all I got today. You got anything else you'd like to discuss today from A to Z? Sabrina, do you have anything that you would like us to opine on?
I can't wait to use my Angel Dust password.
Passcode?
No one's
All right.
going to guess that
Hers
one.
is Angel Dusk. Mine's Ragnar. And yours is an acronym. I forgot.
Mine's Dak Prescott's the best quarterback of all time.
Oh, my God. That would be funny. You ought to do Romo. That would be funny.
Romo's
the best quarterback of all time. That would be a funny code word.
I did make one Norman Bates one time.
I have a question.
Yes.
If you were a stripper, what would your name be?
Erica.
What the?
My name's Eric, so it'd be Erica.
Mine would be...
you could be Parker.
I would be the Titanic, and I would eat a lot of McDonald's before I went on stage. The Titanic.
So you would be
a bloated one.
You would be a stripper for the people that like fat.
I only worked in winter because it's sweating in the summer.
What would be your stripper name would be Angel Dusk.
Yeah, sure.
That's a good one. Sabrina, your stripper name would be Sabrina.
I guess if I get
They talk about like the porn stars. You use their middle name. Like what's that? What's your middle name?
Lionel.
Francis does not sound like a good porn name.
You don't sound like a Francis.
My official middle name now is Esquire.
Mine's Florida Gators.
That'd be a great name. The Esquire. That'd be a good porn name.
Realistically, if you could change your name, what would it be?
This is crazy. I love the name Eric.
I love my name.
And I like Esquire. I would not change my name. Now, no offense to our great heritage, I would change our last name because Deters is our name, but I would like to have a cooler name, like a Viking-sounding name. So I would keep Eric and Esquire. What about you, son? I think Parker's a good name. What would your name be?
Spider or Dragon?
Well, see, those are nicknames. By the way,
Spider.
You've had a lot of nicknames. You were called Sparky when you were little.
I never had a nickname.
But it never stuck. Yeah, you were always called.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, I've had a lot of nicknames, but let me tell you, 2 nicknames that if I wasn't the Bulldog, I think 2 cool nicknames would be the following. Ace. Ace is a cool name.
Yeah.
And 2,
realistically,
the Breeze. The Breeze.
That's one of my nicknames.
The Breeze is a cool
Your personality's
name.
more fiery than the.
I know. That's why Bulldog fits me.
Yeah.
Mine is Sea Breeze.
By the way, we're talking about nicknames. Here's the nicknames I've had. Squirrel, given to me by Gary Cheeseman, because when I was
That's a good
younger,
one.
he said I was just jumping all around like
Holy
a squirrel.
shit! My buddy called me. My buddy Alex calls me Squirrel Boy.
Really?
What the
My fraternity
crap?
brothers called me Plowboy because I was a farmer. They also called me Stratton for Eric Stratman on Animal House, the social director, because I was social director. When I was little, they called me Irving because I would say something to my older brothers and their friends that was late, and some guy named Irving was on the late news, so they called me Irving because I was always late news. That was stupid.
Wait, that was dumb as hell. Dude, that's a reach.
Yeah, that was a reach. I've had a few others too. I can't think of it at the moment. Vitamin Man because I took so many vitamins.
That one sticks, honestly, and it makes sense.
Bulldog.
Bulldog and Vitamin Man are good. I like Big Amish. There's a player in baseball.
Big Amish?
He plays for the Athletics. He's from Pennsylvania. They call him Big Amish. He's 6'5".
Huh.
Go Athletics.
Eric Esquire. I love my name.
I'm going to be called Dragon.
I'm a Viking. You know you got Viking blood in you, son, because I got Viking blood.
I can
so
tell.
you
Do
got
you have royalty blood in you?
royalty blood. Hell,
I do feel very loyal.
Our heirs go all the way back to the first Viking king of Finland. And Charlemagne, our 58th great-grandfather, 35th great-grandfather, is Charlemagne, Holy Roman Emperor. Kings, King John, King Richard the Lionhearted. But then something happened because 4 of our family members came over on the Mayflower, so they became rebels and were broke. Hi, Willow. You're in the...
Thanks for coming over here.
So we started off with royalty, but we descended into
Oh, look at the pretty girl.
rebels. And to this day, I'm still an outlaw.
I can't stand Great Britain.
What? They're our ally.
I thought that's where you were going. My bad.
No, I like Great Britain. You don't have to like Great Britain.
I like Iran now.
Oh, you're so crazy. Well, why do you?
Because Dubai
he says stuff that just gets
stupid.
stupid.
I'm tired of Dubai. I'm tired of their stupid buildings with
I'm
TVs
tired of
on them.
Dubai.
I'm just saying Dubai and Iran are enemies, so I'm tired of Dubai. I'm just going to join Dubai's enemy.
Parker will like at certain periods of time to say, I'm going to be a Muslim.
I'm going to name my kid Muhammad or Pearl.
He's not. You're not going to name it.
I like Pearl for a girl. You like the name Pearl?
Sounds like an old lady.
That's why I like it. That's why I like it.
No, Pearl. You can't name a daughter a Pearl.
That's funny.
It's an old lady.
I like it.
If I had 2 more daughters, the 2 names that I like for girls are Katie and Molly.
Molly, Katie, those are good names.
I love Molly and
They'd
Katie.
be friendly girls.
Sabrina was like 36th on my list.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch that's cool.
Did you ever watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's just cool.
Yeah, people say that my whole life.
Right.
Imagine if you were compared
I'm Peter
to a
Parker.
witch.
People call me
I'm like,
Peter.
no.
That is right, Peter Parker.
Yeah,
Parker.
I got a lot of Peter Parkers till to this day. And I'm like, cool.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, American Jury and Bulldog Nation, have a great weekend.